Go.
Okay, so we'll call the meeting to order. It is 4:02. Has everyone had a chance to review the minutes of the July meeting?
I'll make a motion, we adopt the minutes as presented.
I second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion passes to accept. The treasurer is not here today, so we will get that information at a later date to you, Madam Secretary. The Q3 invoice is attached. Did anyone notice anything to ask questions about for that one?
I wanted to point out that we are correcting an error, a duplicate billing, and that is on the first page, middle of the page, the two Travel Indianas on July 24th. So that is a credit. That's why they're in parentheses. We realized that
Hey, Kenny.
Hello.
we had realized that we had already billed you for that,
Okay,
and so we're correcting that.
so that's the credit to make it square then,
Yes.
okay? Anyone have any other questions or comments regarding the invoice for third quarter? Okay, need a motion to pay that third quarter invoice.
I make a motion to pay the third quarter invoice.
Second?
I second.
Thanks, Kenny. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion to pay the third quarter invoice. Since you are here, you want to give us the right on time, the checking
Okay.
account update?
Okay. Checking account balance as of today is $74,911.66. Savings account balance is $22,505.81. And the innkeeper's tax amount, which I think is written on the front of the thing, is $33,011 with 86 cents. Is the only difference. It's not on the front. So that gives us a grand total for today of $130,429.33.
Very good.
And then I've got the third quarter request is $35,161.65. So then I wrote on here, our balance moving forward after I write that check today will be $95,267.68. So the 95,000 numbers where we would stand walking out of here.
Great. Any questions on those numbers? That's looking good.
Yeah, they're
Looking real good.
all right. We're in the
Right spot.
right side.
Mm-hmm.
I would just point your attention to the bottom of the agenda where I give you some comparisons. So through September, we have collected just over 69,000. Of that amount, 17.4 is coming from the marketplace facilitators, and those are Airbnb and VRBOs. And then so down below, you can see in the parentheses, those are annual figures of the marketplace facilitators. So in 9 months in 2025, we're almost exceeded what 12 months was in 24 for the homestays.
Yeah.
I get those numbers from the Indiana Department of Revenue. It's a publicly available report, and so I just go on there and I can see what each county's doing with the marketplace facilitators. So just wanted to point that out. I still don't think, so if I take 60, and I did this math,
I
take
did.
69,000, I divide it by 9, that's 7,000 a month. We don't generate 7,000 a month in total, right? So I mean, we are doing really well, but
It's a 9-month average is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Taking the average and adding to the.
and I don't think I can add 7,000 a month for the last three.
Yeah, generally October, November, December shouldn't be your higher months, but
Right.
it gives you a fair average.
Yeah,
to do.
but we're doing really well.
Yeah.
Corey, when you look at those numbers, are we typical with other counties our size?
For our size, we're
or on the
we're
high
holding
end?
our own
Okay.
for our size.
And then do you think, I have two questions, that those numbers are from more Airbnbs? Or do we have more Airbnbs or do we have more people visiting, do you suppose? You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay.
One thing to compare to from last year was we had the solar eclipse. What was 23's big kick on overall numbers? Because we're back to like 22 numbers where if you look at average wise, right, we're higher than 22, which is good.
So the innkeeper's tax, and Kenny can correct me or add to, or, you know, the innkeeper's tax is driven by three things: business stays, family reasons, and then tourism.
Fair.
There was a lot of construction in 23.
Yeah.
There was
Yes.
a lot
Yeah.
of
A lot of
construction.
construction right now. Took me 20 extra minutes to get here.
Wow.
Fair point.
And they're changing Kroger and Walmart.
Yeah.
I'm very upset about it.
Yeah, they are.
Good.
All at once,
Let the
3
record
Kroger
show.
and Walmart.
We are doing very good. Very good. Okay, the 2026 budget proposal is attached.
So I'm referring,
It's the colorful page
yes.
in the back.
And so I have two options for you to consider. Option A is an increase of $7,300 total. It's from 88.9 to 96.2. You can see pretty flat across the board. Slight increase there. So the percentage change, that third column, is a comparison from 25 to option A, 26. I'm proposing 3 new line items, and those are highlighted in yellow, and that represents the increase. Property insurance for the digital sign, a public art program matching, and on the whiteboard behind us, I've just given examples. These are my pictures from my smartphone, printed out. Some are from Indiana, some are from Michigan. We have public art here in our county. I want more. And I'm not talking about the size of that's on this building over here. I'm also not talking about that caliber of artist. Pam Bliss does phenomenal work, and it's a phenomenal price. I'm talking about a smaller scale and maybe a mix of different artists and spread it out across the county. And we do incremental, you know, if you all like this program, it's not a one and done. It is every year. The first year we do it, we're going to learn, right? And the second year we can make some tweaks. Maybe we apply to the Community Foundation for a grant. Maybe we look at other grant opportunities. Maybe we partner with the small towns. Maybe we partner with a business. Maybe we partner with a building owner. And so I really do mean matching. The public art program is matching. It's seed money to spread public art across the county. And so that's the new line item. And then the last new line item is in early 26, the Economic Development Corporation is likely to do a strategic plan. And the total cost of that strategic plan is somewhere between $7,000 and $10,000. That strategic plan will include the work of tourism, because that's part of our work product. And so I'm asking for a modest contribution built in to this budget. So that's option A. Option B still includes the new stuff. I just reduced marketing.
But can you do that?
Well, I don't want to.
What-
Yes, I can do it, but I don't want to. But I also, I want to be respectful of the economic times, an 8% increase overall. I feel very passionate about the 3 new items. And I've left everything else flat or slight decrease. And so that's why I gave you 2 options. Maybe I shot myself in the foot by giving you 2 options, but
Well, can we afford to do the extra 7,300? Is that feasible?
I mean, it looks like it. I mean, to me, you're sitting at 95,000 in your checking account. And what's the fourth quarter request gonna be?
fourth quarter request will
Yeah,
be
we can-
no more than $21,540.
Yeah, that's what's left. Yeah, you can see it on the balance line.
Yeah.
So if you take the 21,000 off the 95, so let's just say we're at the low 70s.
Are we going to
So-
generate 20 grand next year? I sure hope so.
Right, well, yeah, and I mean, you will. And I mean, you're still gonna generate some money between now and the end of the year
Right.
on that.
Right.
So you're probably, so we're saying you're probably spending, by increasing your budget to 96.2, is you'll eat into 10 to 15% of what your surplus is, which is not real risky,
Not counting the savings account.
not counting the savings account, which has 22,000. I knew that all got started just because we thought, hey, if things, you just got a little bit of reserve and makes you look prudent and all that stuff, and kind of
Yeah.
idea, which it does. But so yeah, I mean, I guess one question I would ask is that your public art program. How's that going to be? How are you deciding that, or who does what? Are you going to advertise that?
I'm not that far along yet.
Yeah, and what? Because if somebody comes and has $5,000 that they're going to do with artwork, and you match it, there it is. That'd be the end of it right there. Then
Yep.
you would come and say, "Hey, it's real successful. Let's see if we can do more," or that kind of thing.
Yep.
Or somebody comes at you with a $1,000 project, and you give them $5.
My goal is to spread it around the county in more than one spot,
Right.
but that is as far as I have got in the actual implementation.
And who does this? Who's in charge of the strategic plan? Who's doing that?
We will hire a consultant.
And that's that's the EDC?
Yes. We will hire a consultant, but it will include tourism.
Okay. Yeah, but no, I think you're not taking a 1 year. It's not, and to me, I don't see it as a risk for a 1 year budget adding the 10%. I don't see it that way right now. And I'm pretty, I'm pretty neutral. And
And
I
I
would
would-
be conservative on it, and I don't see it as a risk.
In 27, we won't do a strategic plan in 2027. So there's an opportunity for that 2,000 to,
And this budget's a year by year, and if
It
things
is.
would change, things are going to change, whether it's
Yep.
one way or the other. We've got the
Absolutely.
flexibility, and we're not going to be out. I
Correct.
don't see it.
I'll make a motion to go with option A.
I make
Our
a comment.
Teresa's budget.
Yeah.
it's her meeting.
What's your comment?
My comment is, I saw postage, and I'm the girl that does that postage stuff.
Mhm.
We're at 683 already, and the year's not over, and you've only budgeted 600 for next time.
It's only gonna go higher.
No, you've misread it. We spent 371, we have a balance of 630.
You're right, I did.
There's been a motion to accept option A for next year's budget. Do we have a second?
I second it.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any
I thought it was
opposed?
low too, Benny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we will be paying 96,200 next year.
Is there a reason, like, I know you have to do the budget this way, but I guess I am interested in having the money from the county in our account. Is that an option?
Are you asking the innkeeper's tax account that
I don't,
The
Henry, I
33,000.
don't honestly know. I just feel like,
Because right now, the only monies that aren't in our account as of right this second is $33,011. It's sitting over at the courthouse.
Yeah.
How often do we
And it's
make
just a
that
matter
transfer?
of me to make the transfer. I do it like twice a year.
Okay.
I just,
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's money that somebody might use that
Right.
is ours. Is that done?
The-
Is that
I don't think they can. It's
Okay.
a
It's-
line
it's-
item.
It's dedicated to this
Yeah.
commission.
okay?
They would just look better
It's
in
just
our
sitting
account.
because they have all the money,
which is
so they sort it
okay.
into there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
All right.
they only
Unless there's an
transfer
admin.
certain times. Yeah, they only transfer periodically on certain
All
days
right.
anyway.
You have assuaged my fears. I
Yeah.
just, and they're not real fears, but I just thought, I just kind of
Yeah.
want to have it.
Yeah. And I mean, he could go more often.
I can't,
I
yeah,
know
I can't.
we
No.
used to, and it would be a
If
back
you guys
and forth
say
thing, but
it's
it's
there,
not. It doesn't go anywhere.
I
But
trust you.
but for now, with 74,000 in the checking account, and I'm gonna write a $35,000 check today, so you still got 35,000 in the
Yeah.
checking account with only 21 more to be paid the rest of the year. You feel like, hey, we're okay. And you're really not gonna draw any interest, so to speak, either way. It'd be different if the interest rates were drawn 5% or something, you know, like a money market or whatever, versus sitting over there. So that's kinda how
All right.
it's been. But I'll try to make a little more judge, so not as much as sitting in there. That's not a problem.
Oh, no, Kim.
Yeah.
I don't need you
But
to
it
do
is,
extra.
yeah.
I don't know. Is there a bucket over there with cash?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna tell you.
That's how I would keep it. I would just keep it in a bucket with cash and just take it out of it as I need it.
They act like I'm a criminal anyway, anything I do. So I don't
No,
know.
no, no.
I'm volunteering. I
No,
write
no,
about
no.
4 checks a year. It can't be no simpler, but they don't seem to act like it is.
Okay.
Are there anything you want to bring up, Christy or Corey, that we haven't gone over on the agenda?
Did you have anything for your marketing update?
I'll fill in. You go first.
Okay, so this is coming soon to a to a Indiana, what is it? Travel Indiana near you. This is their holiday edition. This is their premiere. This is their main article in there, and the first place they mention is Henry County. Oh yeah, there it is. You can see it in the real life. And so if you go to page 10 and 11, or is it 8 and 9 on there? You can see that there's it's a huge article, but the first place that they talk about is Henry County.
So
Shout out to our ads rep who kind of like look she lets me know what's coming and I get her stuff early, and I think that we just get plugged in that way, but we'll take it.
How do we get copies of that?
There's a form on Travel Indiana's site, and they'll send it to you.
Okay.
It's a pretty magazine.
I can
It's a
show
really-
the digital edition.
And sometimes we get a
Okay.
box
I'll
out.
send
I'd rather have the
Yeah.
digital.
And then we also have a paid ad in here that highlights the Hall of Fame Classic. So that and also our basketball tradition too, but like just kind of encouraging people to go to that. So that's our Travel Indiana coverage. And then I should have led with this. This is the big story, is that we brought Lilith McCullough to our team, and Lilith has a very strong visual communications background, very good graphic designer and video side of things. So we will go from drowning. So we're very excited about that. So we're very excited, and we spent a long time talking about destination development today. This is her third day, but spent a lot of time talking about what you all do here, and we're excited to get going. So, oh, and then one last thing. The website is going to start looking a little bit different. We're doing a refresh with the help of Farmhouse Creative. They're just helping us refresh. We've already refreshed some of the things, but we're refreshing the photos to have more people in them and just some things like that. So yeah, good. That's what I've got going. I think that's although we've been up to. Well, we've been up to more, but yes, that's.
So we talked about the visitor's guide or the travel guide last meeting, and they basically came out right after our last meeting. And so I sent you all the PDF version, but you have the printed copy in front of you. Penny does an excellent job of distributing them across the county. and also to our neighboring counties as well. Thank you. I'd be happy to answer any questions in regards to marketing, but we are focused on the fundamentals. E-newsletter, the tourism digital sign at 3 and 38. Kelly keeps that updated. Of course, with all the construction, you can't really see it.
Or you can see it for a long time.
Yes,
Yes.
you can see it for-
Yes.
One or the other.
Indianapolis is going to be hosting a lot of college basketball over the next couple years, so there'll be some opportunity for us to do some, targeted Google advertisement and targeted, maybe Facebook advertising. Indianapolis is hosting a number of championships, and I won't even begin to tell you which ones because I'll mess it up. But for the next 2 or 3 years, Indy's going to be busy.
Good for us.
In terms of in terms of expiring terms, I've got Mary, Donna, and Carrie all expiring the end of this year, and I have privately asked them, if they're willing to continue to serve, and for whatever reason they said yes, and so with their permission, and I will work with the appointing bodies to recommend that you all continue to serve. So I wanted to point that out.
On that note, I will not be serving in 2026. So after whenever, December 2025, I will be done serving for a little while.
All right.
I got to turn in my letter of resignation, I guess.
Okay. We appreciate your service.
Yeah, no problem. It's been about 10 years, so.
That's at the end of next year or
This year, end of this year will be it.
Oh,
Yep,
it is?
yep.
Okay,
So, still be
Well,
around. I
I'll
just
figure that out.
I will
got
work
some other
with
things going on.
I will work with your appointing authority to find a replacement.
Sure, he'll find an excellent one.
So
But appreciate everybody and all that you guys have done. We've come a long way. I saw the Visitors Bureau come into a very great thing. So you all kill it.
thank you for your service.
Thank you.
May I carry on to item 6? Next meeting date, I identified January 21st of 2026. Keeping the cadence of the month after the quarter. If you're comfortable with that, then I would ask that you make a motion to authorize Kenny
Right.
to pay the fourth quarter invoice.
And that's January 21 of 26 is what you said?
Yeah.
I think that's traditionally what we do.
That's what we did. That's what we
I'll make
did.
that motion.
Okay, motion has been made to pay the fourth quarter bill when it comes due. Do we have a second?
Second.
I'll send it to all of you
Second.
Yeah.
via email.
Yeah, and if there's any questions,
Absolutely.
we can
Yeah.
have another meeting,
Yep.
for sure.
But it will be, I mean, the line items, so the third page of the invoice is a breakdown for the year. And so you can see where the likelihood of that is gonna come from.
You can't go over, but you can always go under.
Yep.
So on that one. Okay, so we have a motion to approve payment for that fourth quarter once it comes through. We have a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
I'm sorry, who seconded?
Kenny?
Kenny? Oh,
I
yeah.
did.
So this is your last meeting.
This is it.
Man, I didn't know that. Should have had.
Yeah, we could have had a party.
Probably should have cake.
Yeah.
We can adjourn this meeting, right? Unless anyone else has anything else to say. Right? Okay, meeting has been adjourned, Corey.